Hello, I'm Dolly. I'm Haley.
Most people don't put that much thought when they flick their light on in their house. Most of us, it's basically just a mindless process. Well, this can't be done without coal or oil power sources. Well, there's another way with solar power. It's another energy source that can capture the sun rays and transform it into energy for such as lighting your house or electric. By 2050, 1/3 of our world's energy will be solar power or wind energy or other renewable resources. In this research paper, I have learned that solar power has been used for many, many, many years. Today I will introduce you to the alternate energy source, solar panels. What is solar power? Solar power obtains the sun's rays, it captures it through the solar panel, and exchanges it into energy. One way that it can capture the sun's rays is by the solar panels. The second way is by the thermal system, which captures solar power for heat. Scientists estimate that our sun will continue to produce solar energy for billions and billions of years. This means that eventually we will run out of sunlight, we will eventually run out of non-renewable resources, but the sun will never run out. This means that the sun is a great renewable resource that we can always use. In 1 hour, the sunlight can reach Earth and supply its needs for an entire year. In just 24 hours, the sun can provide energy for 8,760 years. And if you take a look here, this is the homemade solar panel, and this is the thermal tank. What this does is this collects the sun's rays and transform it into electricity, and this collects the sun's rays from this and transforms it into heat. This means, as everyone on Earth needs to realize, that eventually we will run out of non-renewable resources. We are currently consuming more non-renewable resources than we can survive on long term. Whereas the sun will never go away unless we do not have sun for 5 days, 10 days. We will always have energy from the sun's rays. So why not solar power? Is the lack of education, expensive, and the misunderstanding. Non-renewable resources such as coal and oil are familiar to people, so they don't really want to stray away from something that they know, instead of going to something that you can try new. It's very comfortable to people, so they don't want to try solar power as much as they like just the old-fashioned coal and oil energy. It is expensive to install. The economy today, as you know, doesn't just have money laying around so they can just throw it up. It does cost, I believe, $19,000 to $2,000 just to put it up. And the misunderstanding of it is that people don't really know how it works or how it's used until they ask about it. They also don't understand that by putting up the solar panel, you can save money by when the sun collects the rays from the solar panel and exchanges it for energy, or when the sun collects the sun's rays from the solar panel to the thermal tank, it saves you money on your electric bill, first off. And by saving money on your electric bill, it helps you basically reimburse yourself from putting it up. The average household pays about $170 each month to about $200. By installing the solar energy, the average household saves up to about 90% in hot water costs. You can also save up to about 30% on your electric bill as well. Solar energy can cut monthly electric bills by 30%. As we've seen in the solar power, it is an extremely useful alternative energy source. I have focused on energy as being the most promising alternative energy source. The use of solar energy has not been opened up because the oil industry does not own the sun.